Hello and welcome everyone. It is great to reconnect with all of you today, and we have an incredible lineup of news prepared for you. We all live in this new reality where life's precious moments happen, yet we cannot physically be together to experience them. How many birthday parties, weddings, and other significant life milestones did you join in the past year without even being together in the same room? We are here for you so you can share these moments with the people that matter to you. We are here for you so that you can get your work done, no matter where you are in the world. This past year has helped us to be even clearer about our purpose, our perspective, our mission. Why would you choose a Nokia phone? Our fans are clearly telling us there are three main reasons: because they love it, trust it, and want to keep it. As the only major phone manufacturer founded in Europe, security is at the core of everything we do. We keep your smartphone safe month after month, and it makes no difference to us if your Nokia phone costs $100 or $600. We're very proud of what we have achieved together in the last year. We helped millions of consumers get access to their first smartphone with the C-series into regions like Africa. It has become the biggest and fastest growing category we've ever had. We brought Nokia smartphones back to Brazil, despite the very challenging time of a pandemic. In India, the Nokia Phones for Change initiative enabled communities to use smartphones for farming, education, and building businesses. We have made a big effort together with hundreds of our close retail, operator, and online partners so that it's easier to find and purchase a Nokia phone online. And today, you can buy your Nokia phone and accessories on nokiaphones.com in 14 countries. We are working with local and statewide public sector entities in their digitalization projects, where security and reliability of Nokia smartphones are crucial. More large companies than ever are using a Nokia smartphone for their employees or as part of their core business workflow. Today, we're taking a very fresh and purposeful step in our journey. We're introducing a new naming for our smartphones to make it easier for you to choose which Nokia phone is right for you. We are announcing 6 new devices across our core lineup, our biggest announcement to date. And we're unveiling our new brand identity. Love it. It's about those experiences that really matter to you. Trust it. It is knowing you are in safe hands. And keep it. We build phones that last. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear directly from our fans on why they love their Nokia phones.
Why do I love my Nokia phone?
أول شيء على الوضع هو أكيد الجودة.
Great quality. Great build quality.
Well built. Beautiful design and build quality.
Amazing quality. Then also
that long-lasting battery.
Strong battery.
Siinä akku, joka kestää.
The battery maintains strength.
Never lets me down.
The battery is fantastic.
I love my Nokia phone because of its camera.
the camera comes with Zeiss optic.
It's easy to take nice pictures with.
It makes me feel like I am a professional photographer.
There's just so much to love about a Nokia phone.
تليفونات نوكيا هي الوحيدة اليوم اللي راح تعطيك تجربة مستخدم محترمة.
It makes our simple life more fun.
And all this at an affordable price.
which makes it an excellent smartphone.
بسعر جدا ممتاز. عشان كذا أحب تليفونات نوكيا.
Hi everyone, I am so pleased to be the one to tell you about our brand new range and 2 new series that we'll be introducing to the portfolio. But first, I have to say, watching these fan videos, it brings home for me why it's so important to create high quality, long-lasting technology that's accessible to all. Phones you can love, trust, and keep for longer. Let me begin then by asking you a question. What's on your phone? Family photos, I'd bet. maybe your little black book of contacts. Banking details, work emails from your boss, personal messages, daily tasks lists, searches. I'm pretty sure that what's on your mind is probably on your phone. And do you know how all of this precious information is protected? Where your data's stored? How regularly you're receiving updates? Our recent consumer research shows over a third of consumers have no idea if their device is secure or up to date. This thinking needs to change. You have the right to know where your data is stored, how many updates and upgrades you get. These key things tell you the optimal life expectancy of your phone. Because when it comes to reliability, what's inside your phone matters as much as what's on the outside. And it's never been of more importance. Over the last year alone, cybersecurity threats have increased, driven by people's reliance on their devices during lockdown. That's why, in addition to regular updates, we store your data in Finland, with Europe being home to one of the toughest sets of regulations for data privacy and security. We also go the extra mile for our users and ensure many of our devices receive a cybersecurity stamp of approval from an independent body called IOXT. They set the global standard for IoT security. There's enough going on in the world right now. You shouldn't have to worry about your phone too. Now let me talk to you about the way we make our phones. Durability has always been at the heart of Nokia handsets. But how do we do it today? The answer is exactly the same. The same style of rigorous durability and quality tests that our feature phones became famous for are now applied to our smartphones. Defying the industry average, we have over 50 tests for hardware durability. In fact, Nokia phones are built for a life cycle of more than 3 years, which is above the typical replacement rate of an Android smartphone, because we want to build phones you can keep for longer. So today, in a world where people are looking for a phone that can go the distance, doesn't break the bank, and brings you peace of mind, we want to unveil 2 new series that will be joining the successful ultra-high value C-series. And on that note, I want to hand over to Elvis and Mashudu to reveal 2 exciting new additions to the C-series family that push the boundaries of accessible technology.
Hello, I'm Mashudu. I'm excited to be here with Nokia phones. I'm an entrepreneur, creator, and founder of Mass Startup Podcast. I'm here with another entrepreneur, Elvis. He has been making waves across the world with his innovative thinking. Elvis, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Elvis Chidera. I'm a software engineer. My journey as a software engineer actually started on a Nokia 2690 flip phone.
That is actually super amazing. How does that even happen?
I started programming when I was 11. I used to go online to download games for a Nokia phone my relative gave to me, which was a Nokia 2690. And I began researching about how to build websites and stuff, and realized I had to have a computer to do certain things. Luckily, I found a way to write HTML, CSS, and all the stuff required to build a website, and just build my own things on that phone. One of the first things I actually launched or built with my phone was an app that allowed people to send text messages at half the price. It got over 5,000 users, and it was a very exciting project because it just made sending text messages affordable.
That's crazy to think that you could do all of that with an old Nokia phone.
I was able to use that to go from being a village boy all the way to an MIT startup, a very large corporation here in Berlin.
It is fantastic that mobile phones have become a way for people to access the internet and start businesses no matter where they actually are. Nokia phone's latest C-series range looks set to make it even easier for people to access affordable technology, and excited to actually introduce you to it. How important do you think affordable tech is to the world?
I think a phone like the C20, it unlocks a huge amount of potential in these places where people can access these insanely powerful devices. A friend actually started photography with a Nokia phone, and it's just fascinating the things people could do with these devices.
So let's actually get into the phone and talk about some key features. So something that I really noticed was the amazing and sleek design of the actual phone. But more than that, it's just how much more powerful it is What's something that stood out for you, Elvis?
The thing that stood out for me is the guaranteed update for 2 years. That's like a very super critical feature for me.
And like, I think at this price point, you're getting a lot of value. And with the fact that it also has 4G, which is incredible as well. The future of tech really does look exciting when everyone can play a part in it. How excited are you by that?
I'm super excited. Talent is equally distributed, but opportunity is not. This is like one of the things that excite me about like devices like the C20 being made accessible to people in remote places in the world. They could be part of the global economy, so to speak.
Yeah. Elvis, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you. It's such a remarkable story that you have, and such an exciting time with the launch of the C-series.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure. Yeah.
Every time I hear Elvis's story, I'm absolutely blown away. What a brilliant example of the power of accessible technology. What an amazing achievement to set up an entire business from your phone. And that's what the C-series is about. Just because you're paying less for a phone doesn't mean the experience should be less. Now, I'm absolutely thrilled to announce the all-new G-series. It represents our commitment to bringing the very best promises and potential that our industry has to offer to as many people as possible. Doesn't matter if you're paying $500 or $100 for your phone, you deserve the same peace of mind that the device is going to go the distance with 3 years of monthly security updates and 2 years of Android OS upgrades. Nobody else in the industry is going as deep as we are with the promises the G-series covers. And that isn't a new approach for us, it's in our DNA and part of our commitment to create accessible technology that our users will be able to love, trust, and keep relying on. Now, over to the amazing Mansi to reveal 2 new hero devices that will launch our brand new G-series.
Scrambling for extra time and battery is on every mom's mind. Here's a sneak peek into 3 days of my life. Nokia phone's new G10 and G20 series with its 3-day battery life and with a 48 megapixel camera is launching soon, and I am super excited to show you snapshots of my life using their latest technology. So before the workday starts, I try to get my me time. The digital wellness app on the Nokia G10 is a great option that helps me set the mood for the day. The minute I'm out of the door, my day is a whirlwind. From recordings to moving things around on my vision board, it's about getting the job done. The entrepreneur in me works very hard to make my mark. Once I leave the office, it's all about the kids, and that is their time. I find that this is the best time to catch up with them and see what's happening in their lives. This time is precious to me and my little ones. While the house catches up on lost sleep, I like using this time to get out of the house and go for a run. I need to exercise to be able to give my best to the family and clear my head more often. Sitting together with family and eating breakfast is always fun. A typical Indian breakfast is a great way to kick off the weekend. Scrolling through the Nokia G10, I realized that its adaptive battery is an amazing feature. It adapts and shows my most used apps while shutting down unnecessary programs, giving me more battery. But catching up on homework is as important. The kids need to be ready for the week ahead. Your best ideas, those eureka moments that turn the world upside down, seldom come when you're rushing to meet the 5 p.m. deadline. For me, it's when I'm doing yoga, aligning my mind and body. Okay, enough of me time. My kids' favorite weekend breakfast needs to be made. It always puts a smile on their faces. The weekend is also when I get to sort out my plants at home. A little bit of green can really liven up the room. Post-switch reading my newspaper quietly and catching up with the world is what I do over the weekend, but at my own pace. The Nokia G10 has been a good companion this weekend with its durable design and its amazing features. The weekend seems to have just flown by, and it's already time to start prepping for the week ahead. Time to get ready for the shoots, the podcast, and a million other things that wait for me each week.
The new G-series from a real-life powerhouse. The Nokia G10 and Nokia G20 are mid-range heroes. 3-day battery to get more done in your day without constantly hunting for a charging point, a big screen to chill with your kids and watch YouTube, and great cameras to capture life's precious moments, all wrapped in our signature Nordic design. Onto our second new range announcement. Introducing the all-new X-series. These two devices will come with 3 OS upgrades, meaning many of your phones will have 4 iterations of Android. That's keeping your phone updated beyond the summer 2024 Olympics. To help introduce the new X series, we are going on a UK road trip with adventurer Jack.
Hey guys, I'm Jack from CabinFolk, adventurer, traveller and all-round cabin connoisseur. This right here is the brand new Nokia X20, and I'm super excited to be able to introduce you to it and tell you all about it. So let's go on a little adventure and see what we can capture. If you already follow me online, you probably know that I get really excited about nature. I just love it. And one of the cool features on this phone is the dual sight multicam mode, which allows me to record the reaction and the action at the same time. There's even the picture-in-picture mode, where I can capture myself in the small frame and an ultra-wide-angle shot in landscape. This is perfect for when I'm doing my cabin tours to show my followers all the unique and quirky things that these cabins have to offer. It really does come in handy. As well as the action and reaction of the front and rear cameras, I now have the option to select different cameras for greater versatility, like 2 rear cameras, which means I can capture wide and ultra-wide pancake goodness. Great landscapes and cabins are what I live for. I mean, just look at this place. I always want my followers to feel like they're with me on the journey, and that's where the cinematic mode comes in really handy to show off the beautiful places I get to visit. And I don't know about you, but every corner I go on when on an adventure is a new scene, a new photo and a new memory. And the camera on this phone really does make capturing those moments effortless. When sharing my photography online, they can be featured on many different channels, which sometimes then gets lost on the internet. But by using the watermark feature on this phone, I can add my personal stamp, which means that everyone will be able to find CabinFolk. It's great for life to slow right down sometimes, but that's not what I want from my phone. Thankfully, the X20 is super fast though, which allows me to sit down, create content, talking to my followers, and not have to worry about any lag. In the EU, Nokia phones are taking their first steps towards tackling the issue of e-waste by removing the charger and including a fully compostable case. They are also offering an extended 3-year warranty and 3 years worth of security and software updates, so you won't be needing to replace your phone so soon, saving carbon and cutting on e-waste, and not to mention the extra peace of mind and money in your pocket too. And if you need a wall charger, just order one from Nokia Phone's website and they'll donate the amount to Clear Rivers, a charity that removes plastic litter from the waterways. More often than not, I lose track of the time and I'm battling against the sunset when out creating content. That's where the front-facing camera really comes in handy. It does wonders in the dark just as much as it does in the daylight, so I can keep my friends, family and followers up to date with where I am. Okay guys, it's time to relax. I'll put the fire on, you put the kettle on. As much as I love being outdoors, sometimes it's great just to sit back, relax and watch some wildlife on my phone instead. I mean, you're not going to find those elephants in the forest we've just been in anyway. So finally, let's talk about the battery life. We all know that when we're out exploring and having fun, we sometimes forget to charge our phone. But this phone has a 2-day battery life, which means that it's normally me that has to recharge before the phone. And on that note, I think it's time we wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next cabin, and stay adventurous. Also, keep an eye out for this, the X10, which is being released as a part of the X series range.
Thank you, Jack. I couldn't be more excited about our new X series offering lightning-fast 5G to the market. Also, as part of our ongoing commitment to being a force for good for our users and our planet, we're removing the wall charger from the Nokia X20 and X10 sales box in the EU and replacing it with a 100% compostable case. It's important for us to not just take things out of the box, but also put value back in. This EU initiative comes after our consumers told us that they have on average 3 chargers at home already, with 53% worried about the amount of e-waste they generate. We're hopeful that this small first step goes some way to reducing the 12,000 tonnes of e-waste produced by mobile phone chargers in the EU, according to the European Commission. In addition, 80% of customers from around the world want phones they can keep for longer. The upgrade culture is waning and customer needs are changing. We want to build phones that stay in your hands for longer. After all, according to the Environmental European Bureau, if everyone in Europe used their smartphones for just one more year, by 2030, it could save as much carbon as taking 2 million cars off the road. Finally, I'm pleased to announce the launch of our new Nokia Lite earbuds. The earbuds offer up to 6 hours of playtime with one charge and up to 36 hours with a charging case. You can stay in control of the studio-like sound quality with one tap, whether you're listening to your favorite music or on a call. Rolling out across the world in May in classic charcoal and the Nordics-inspired Polar Sea, the new Nokia Lite earbuds. Now, back to Florian.
Thank you, Adam. Now, one more thing for our consumers here in the UK. I'm eager to unveil HMD Mobile, which will allow you to add connectivity to your phone, giving you flexibility to choose the option that suits you best from as little as £6.50 a month. This new offering will be available late April on nokiaphones.com. We are really excited about the consumer experiences we're bringing to market in 2021. Thank you so much for joining us today.